we're started.
Oh, shoot. Shalom, brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Uh,
Do you just want to hop right into it, or?
yeah, let's hop right into it.
Oh, I lied. I need to put my phone on the charger. All right, cool.
All right.
So, you texted me about this. Pretty sure that a lot of our picks were wrong.
Nah, I mean,
We had a couple of them.
it was a crazy week for.
Yeah.
No, actually, yeah. Looking at it,
All
there's
right.
a lot of ones in here.
So we both had.
The first time we're right, or at least that I'm right, is for the Lions.
Yeah.
We were right about the Steelers.
I don't know how. But yeah, let's hop right into it then. So we both got the Falcons wrong. Falcons lost to the Panthers.
And you know what? All the things I said, I was completely wrong. I mean, the Falcons. I mean, they really just came out and just really tried their hardest to lose.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it was raining, but no one could fucking make a catch.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons had plenty of tries.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0-1 so far.
And then the Steelers beat the Saints 20-10. I was
You're
right
right
on that one. That was just going.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed the Steelers to win, to be honest. Other than like.
Steelers did what they needed to do. They finally made turnovers and they capitalized on them. And
Yep.
they didn't let Kenny Pickett just do dumbass college plays. Like, he looked relatively methodical.
I'm glad about the win, though.
Yeah.
Buccaneers beat the Seahawks. We both were.
Now Tom Brady has won in 4 different countries. United States, Mexico, United Kingdom, and now Germany.
Jesus Christ.
Brother can't be stopped.
The Bills-Vikings game.
That one, I mean,
You're
crazy finish.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy finish, but
You're cutting in and out there, bud.
I said crazy finish.
Yeah. Is that it?
And game of the year implications. I mean, both fucking star receivers did star receiver shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw either one of the catches by Stephon
Diggs and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, they both had insane catches.
Yep.
I believe they're both one-handed too.
Yeah, they both were. They're like, hey, yo.
Yeah. Really outdoing each other.
Yeah. I didn't actually watch it, but I did hear lots of good things about it. Went all the way into overtime.
I thought Josh Allen could have, because they had overtime, and
yeah,
I think they held him to a field goal, and then
just couldn't score.
No, they got right into the end, like the red zone, and instead of going because I think they were either on the 15 or the 20, and instead of working their way into the 10 and making it first and goal, he threw it they did 2 plays right into the end zone. One was I think a drop, and the other one was right to Patrick Peterson for his second pick of the game.
Yeah.
So
just some mental errors right there at the end.
I don't think it's mental errors.
Well, right there at the end, he could have. Excuse me. What the fuck? He definitely could have made some better mental reads. So,
I think it's bad communication.
Yeah.
If you look at the routes are different from what he's thrown it for.
Okay. It could be. Again, I didn't watch the game, actually. Lions Bears. We both had the Lions. We put our trust in them, and we both got that game right.
Paid off, even though, man, that was another close one.
Yeah,
I believe
31-30.
Well, if you look at the box scores, I believe that Chicago went up 14-0 in the top, like the first half, and then the Lions came back, and then Chicago retook the lead just for the Lions to go back down, and
So they were both tied at 10 at the end of the half. Third quarter came around. Chicago got 2 touchdowns. Fourth quarter came in, and the Lions went off and fucking scored 3 touchdowns. And what was it? Fucking looked like Chicago either scored a touchdown or had 2 field goals.
they scored a touchdown but missed the PAT, I believe. Yeah, because he ran it in for like 40-something yards.
Did they have an interception?
I believe.
Oh, okay. That explains it. 4 touchdowns. Because I was sitting there looking like Jared Goff only had 1 touchdown. Jamal Williams only had 1. D Swift only had 1. I was like, where was the other one? Dude, I don't know why I'm so fucking tired right now.
I'm tired too. I almost called you to move this to another day.
Yeah. I was sitting there like, I'm just going to go play some Call of Duty and bullshit on stream, but
I mean, do you want to move this to like?
no, let's just keep on going. Let's just power through it. Will be a shorter one, I guess.
Okay.
Titans against the Broncos. We both
got that one right, even though it made me nervous.
Yeah, that one did. It did.
The Broncos went up 10-0, and then.
And you're just sitting there like, oh fuck, man.
I was sitting there like looking at the ESPN, and I was like, man, am I really gonna get another one wrong?
I was thinking that for the Chiefs game too, because I was able to watch the first half of it, and the Jags started playing like they had, like, you know, the ability to win against the Chiefs.
Well, very first play is an onside, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do something with it.
Didn't do shit. Yeah, I know. We were both right on the Chiefs game, 27-17.
Yeah.
But yeah, like initially, like Trevor Lawrence just stormed down the field in the second half, like with, I think, 2 minutes left in the game. They scored a touchdown, and then Kansas City muffed the field goal or the kick return. And they fumbled. They fumbled right there on their own 30-yard line. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, yo, you got to do something with this. And they did do the right thing and tried 2 different shots, right? Downfield for the touchdown. It didn't work. And then they go to kick the field goal, and the wind was just blowing that day. And like I was driving through Kansas pretty much right after that field goal was missed. And it's just like, yo, I can see why he missed this shit. Like, it's fucking 30-mile-per-hour winds that are coming right across the, like, even the Chiefs missed a field goal, too, in the second quarter.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they missed a PAT. And I think also just a 3-point field goal attempt, too. But yeah, like, I'm surprised anybody got field goals in that wind. Or, like, anything kicked.
I didn't get to see that game.
I only was able to see up until halftime. Then I started driving back to Kansas. Dolphins over the Browns. We both expected that one. Yeah, easy dub. 39-17. Giants over the Texans. We both called that one. 24-16.
That's another easy one.
Yeah. Colts over the Raiders. That one, we both were kind of like, the Colts are done, and I'd rather see the Raiders win this game. And that one was a close game, too.
Yeah, I mean, well, they finally put Matt Saturday back in, and he was starting.
Oh, really?
And he did everything in his power to make sure that he would stay.
It was the
I mean,
steroids.
just Saturday, I'm surprised to say, got his first NFL game win. So props for him on that one.
Yeah.
The owner, for the Raiders, Mark Davis, the guy with the fucking hideous hair.
Yeah.
That he's gonna give Josh McDaniels, like, he's gonna be patient with him and not just fire him right after this year. So that's kind of encouraging to see.
Yeah. Cowboys lost to the Packers. I did watch this game. That was fucking wild. Aaron Rodgers.
We both did the Cowboys on that one.
Yeah, we both did, but like I'm honestly glad the Packers won because I just
we
hate
both
the fucking.
Said, we both said like, hey, I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But I think
they're gonna win. And like honestly, up until the fourth quarter, it looked like the Cowboys were gonna win it, and it was just like
and they blew it.
And then fucking Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if it was fucking Adderall that he took on the sideline, or he got fucking steroids mixed with Adderall fucking injected into him. Because he just popped off. And, like, everybody was catching everything. It was just amazing actually seeing him have receivers that could catch for a quarter.
Yes. It was like 2 passes that I got to see the highlights of, and I was like, wow, they actually fucking caught it.
And, yeah, that's what happens when, you know, your team actually can catch the football, too.
Yeah. Don't try to sabotage him.
Yeah.
People making jokes like it's the first time they saw him, like, smile at Matt LaFleur in a couple of years. A lot of people are like, oh, this is the turning around point of the season. It's like, maybe.
It's just a little bit too late, honestly.
I don't know about if it's too late. I'll say it's too late to get number 1.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Vikings are 8-1 right now. So it's really out of reach, but they could catch a wild card spot maybe.
We've seen crazier things in the past.
Yes.
Yeah. Cardinals beat the Rams. We both said the Rams because there's fucking a double XP weekend or some shit. The new Call of Duty.
Well, Kyle Murray was out regardless. So was Matt Stafford. He was out.
Colt McCoy.
He made a touchdown pass, but it was mostly
James Conner. I swear to God, if you say James Conner, I'm gonna fucking.
James Conner scored a touchdown.
He scored 2. Man, I should have fucking never dropped him.
Oh, I didn't know you had him on your fantasy.
I had him at one point.
Oh.
But like he was not producing at all.
Yeah, I mean, right now as a Rams fan, I'm looking at this like, and now Cooper Kupp, he needs to get surgery and he's gonna be out for 4 weeks. So these are now games that you have to look to young people to start taking on, like Van Jefferson and I mean, everyone needs to, but who's the other guy? I was talking to a coworker today, and I was like, these guys, they need to step up, and they're not stepping up. Like, especially, like, the offensive line, I think that's, like, the biggest problem that they're just really doing nothing about except for just working with, like, Cooper Kupp to get better routes, but it's like, if we can't have a pocket open for more than 3 seconds, what's the fucking point?
Oh, yeah. It's... Honestly, at this point, I feel like the Rams should just look for the next season.
I'm already looking forward to the next season, but I think they need to make some... either look to draft or looking to trade for high-talent offensive linemen. Because I think everything else is good. And I think, I think we're all kind of putting the Odell, like he's really just kind of looking for a team that's just going to carry him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he's going to have some flashy highlights and stuff like that. So I'm already like, yeah, who cares if Odell joins us or not? That's not going to help us. I mean, it'll help us now that Cooper Kupp's gone, but it's only for 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, fucking 49ers beat the Chargers, and I went with the Chargers, and you had the 49ers. I totally forgot about Christian McCaffrey, and I should.
Well, if I remember right, he's not he wasn't the X factor in that game, was he?
Christian McCaffrey punches it in for the 49ers late lead.
Oh, but he only had the 1 touchdown.
That's receiving. Yeah, he only had 1 touchdown. He didn't even have all the yards, but it's also between him and Deebo Samuel. Was it Deebo?
But wasn't it Sunday Night Football?
Yeah, this is Sunday night.
I thought I watched that game.
I was kind of in and out of watching it. I was texting away and fucking swiping on the tenders and shit.
It's Sunday. It's off Sunday.
Commanders beat the Eagles.
I was talking to you.
Yeah, in the chat.
I was saying like I really want to change my pick. And I was like, I'm not gonna be surprised if there's an upset.
Yeah.
And fucking minus the first drive where they had the bad punt, but it got taken back because there's a roughing the kicker, and then Taylor Heineke, I believe, threw a pick in like the red zone.
Yeah.
The Commanders did everything right in that game. The defense had some sloppy penalties, especially what was his name, St. Juice or something like that. But they did everything right. I mean, dominated the time of possession.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can pull that up. I think it was like 35-7 at one point. So just absolutely crushed it. So and I mean, that's how. I mean, if Jalen Hurts is an MVP, you want him to not look good. Well, don't have him on the fucking field.
Yeah. I'm trying to do some math.
What are you doing math for?
To update our fucking whatchamacallits, our score sheets.
Oh, okay. I did not sleep well last night, and I didn't get. I bought an energy drink, but I never drank it.
Dude, I've been buying way too many energy drinks and like stopping at the gas station.
I only do it when I work early in the morning, which was today. I just kept myself busy enough to not drink it, and I poured myself this alcoholic beverage, but I'm just not feeling this either.
All right, so there's been 27 games that we've tracked so far. We need to go back and like actually count up the other ones too.
Yeah.
But I've got 1, 2.
You gotta be over me because I think I've only won one of the split ones so far out of the 4.
Somehow I've been the one that's like in the lead on the splits, and like half the time I'm just like, yeah, I want to see this team win.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it. Fuck it.
No, that's a 1877 number. I'm not gonna answer that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And you have the same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that puts the record of what we've been counting so far. 18 out of 27 to 16 out of 27.
Oh, I'm only back 2 games. That's not bad.
No. But like those, I mean, again, other than the beginning part of the season, the first half of the season.
Are you sure it's 2? Shouldn't it be 3?
You had 9 and 9-11 last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I lost one today though.
Yeah, and I lost one today. I chose the Chargers. You chose the 49ers.
Right.
Yeah.
But instead of being down by, so if I lost both of them, I'd be down by 4. But since I didn't, shouldn't I be down by 3 opposed to 2?
No, because we had literally every other game exactly the same, except for the Chargers and the Steelers.
I thought there was another one that we had to split one on.
No. I'm looking at them all. If you want to confirm it, go right ahead. Be my guest.
Never mind. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Just like I'm looking at the facts right here, man.
I believe you. I believe you. I'm only down by 2.
All right, I'm gonna.
Do we have anything to drink?
Your
I'm just
mom.
not feeling. He's not listening to me. No one listens to me.
I listen to you.
You just make fun of my mom.
Yeah, well, I still listen to you.
Yeah. You also listen to my mom.
Yeah. More than you.
That's not true, and you know it.
No, it's absolutely true.
What is one thing my mom has told me to do and that you did and I didn't?
Well, there's never been situations like that, but I still listen to your mom more.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
because if I get on the phone, she's just gonna agree with you just to spite me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I listen to her more.
Whatever.
Looking at any college games, I mean, there's K-State beating Baylor, and Baylor was like number 3 in the country at the beginning of the season, and now they're not even ranked, and they're getting fucking blown out by pretty much everybody.
You think that coach is gonna be at Baylor? Like, is it a coaching thing or is it just not a production thing? Like, what is it?
I don't know. I think it's just teams are being better or playing better than them.
Huh? So outperforming?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, when you get beat 31-3, I think you're getting just outperformed.
Can you get the computer charger, please? Yeah, if you're ranked number 3, there's got to be.
No. So like last weekend they got beat 31-3. Like they only scored a field goal the whole game against K-State.
I get that,
okay.
But is that because they can't muster up drives, or is it because the coaching staff has been, dookie at calling plays, and like, is it bad penalties? What is getting them these losses?
Well, I'm looking at it right now. No, yeah, it looks like they're just getting outperformed. So like they beat Albany 69-10, which is fucking wild. They lost to BYU 26-20. And they beat Texas State, which is one of those fucking toss-up games. 42-7. I watched the Iowa State Baylor game, and they got fucked over by the refs. Iowa State did. Lost to Oklahoma State. 36-25. Lost to West Virginia 43-40. Just got outperformed. Beat Kansas, which Kansas was not a hard team to beat. Texas Tech. Wow, they actually fucked up Texas Tech, but Texas Tech also sucks. 45-17. Beat Oklahoma by 3. Well, fuck. Maybe just Kansas State was just that much better.
I think they're a dark horse team this year.
Yeah.
Especially with Taylor Martinez. Excuse me.
Adrian Martinez. He's injured.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if you carry on with the workload from, yeah, I could imagine you.
Yeah.
Is it a lower body injury?
It didn't really say the article that I got a glance of.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look at basketball standings right quick. Boston Celtics are leading the Eastern Conference. Somehow the Bucks turned it around after their 3 straight losses. Cleveland Cavaliers are doing good. 8-5 so far. Nobody in the Central Conference is actually doing good. Or in the bottom 7 through 10. The Detroit Pistons are playing pitifully. Surprised the Sixers aren't playing better. How the fuck does it... So there's a team in the Western Conference that's 10-5. That's number 3, with 2 teams that are only 9-4 above them. I'm guessing they just haven't played yet. But Houston Rockets are fucking playing garbage, and so is LA. Fucking LeBron's done with. I don't even know why he keeps on playing.
You calling him washed?
Yeah. You want to know why I'm calling him washed?
Because you're a hater?
Yeah, sure. Fucking... They're 3-10 right now. And they're the second worst. Yeah, they're the second worst in the NBA right now. Maybe third worst. Yeah, third worst. The Detroit Pistons
Is that because, like, offense, or...
Let's look at their... Let's look. Let's take a little quick look. So... In the preseason, they lost to the Suns, 105-75. Or the Kings. They lost to the Suns, 119-115. They lost to the Timberwolves, 114-99. The Warriors, they beat somehow, fucking 124-121. And I remember, well, no, that's preseason. No one really cares. Fuck that shit. All right, so after preseason, first game of the regular. It's 123-109. The Warriors won. Clippers beat them 103-97. Some of these are close, but then there's other ones that are like just absolute fucking blowouts. They beat the Nuggets by 11. And then they beat the Pelicans 120-117, which is just a 3-point game. Lost to the Jazz 130-116. Lost to the Cavaliers by 14. Lost to the Jazz again 139-116. Lost to the Clippers. Don't know how they beat the Nets, but
The Nets, baby. We care about the Nets.
And then we'll look at their stats right now. So LeBron's their leading scorer right now.
Yeah.
24 points a game. Anthony Davis is their leading rebounder with 11 a game. Westbrook, 7 assists a game.
If he's leading the team, how can you call him washed?
Well, they're not playing fucking defense, I can tell you that much.
Is that his fault?
That's an everybody fault. Like,
That's why you calling him washed.
Because I've seen LeBron play, like, he only goes for the offense, and then if he sees, like, a potential easy block, he goes for it. He's completely different from how he was when he was a fucking, like, 6 seasons in, when he won his championships with Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that dude would be, he could be at the baseline, so, like, their edge of the fucking, like, the hoop they're scoring on, that out-of-bounds line, and they get the other team would get a steal and start running down the other side of the court. He would chase that motherfucker down and smack the shit out of the ball. Like, fucking swat that shit. Send it to the 20th row. Mm-hmm. Now he doesn't do that shit anymore. Even when, like, there's a chance to play some defense, he's just like,
Far too old to do that shit.
Yeah, it's just like he just puts all of his fucking effort into playing offense. And Anthony Davis is also putting up 24 points a game, too. And he's got two players that are putting up 16 points a game. I mean, their number one defensive player is Anthony Davis, and he only gets one steal a game or one block a game. One, almost 2 blocks a game. LeBron James has 0.7 steals per game. No one else has anywhere near 0.1 or 1.0. LeBron James has 3 turnovers a game. Yeah, although he might still be scoring well, his all-around play has definitely dropped off.
Gotcha.
That's why I put him at washed.
Okay.
What else is there to talk about? We could talk about the MMA fights. We watched that together.
Yeah. We can talk about that next week if we wanted to, too.
Results. Was it 281 or 280 that we just watched?
Should have been 281. Open it up. Let me see it.
So I got UFC, PFL, and then Bellator.
It's UFC. PFL is the Professional Fighting League, and Bellator is like UFC's little baby brother.
Okay, so 281. All right, cool.
I'm just trying to. I don't know. I think.
All right, we're gonna start up at the early prelims, and I'll fucking bring it up on screen for you.
Oh, it's 281. I'm right.
All right, so we had Olberg, TKOing Nugan
I'm not seeing it. Where the heck?
I have it up on shared screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those nice fights that I think only like 6 of them went to decision.
Yeah.
We don't have to look at any of the early prelims. I was at work whenever these were happening.
Okay. So prelims, Petrosky, is that when I showed up?
No.
Yeah. I did show up for Petrosky because we.
Oh, you showed up the later part of it.
We saw fucking McCann get her fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, Molly McCann looked fucking like she really just got dominated. But like, if you look at it, she put pretty much no defense. She came right at a grappler and she just got fucking taken down easy, mounted, put into a crucifix, and then just ate shit.
If I remember right, Blanchfield was kind of cute. She could mount me and fucking dominate me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ryan Spann fucking put the lights out on Dominic Reyes, and I mean, he looks so good against John Jones, but since then, like, pretty much always just gets fucking. And I mean, like, the fucking Ryan Spann, it was a jab.
Yeah.
That put him out, and it didn't even look like a fucking like hard jab.
It was a jab, and it just dropped him, and like, just could not get up. The fucking save his life.
Oh, because he got followed down.
Yeah.
Then Brad Riddell and apparently, I didn't watch the I can't remember what I was doing, but when Monochano was doing his post fight speech, apparently it was really electric, but I was busy.
Yeah, we didn't really pay attention to that. We were too busy just talking about other shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
Dan Hooker. I mean, that fight. I mean, I don't want to say it made Dan Hooker look good, but other than it made Polaris look fucking
stupid.
terrible. 'Cause, I mean, I get he's a grappler, but you can't just fall back on the grappling. Like he was getting to a point that he was just trying to do a butt scoot thing, and Dan Hooker
Yeah.
and Keith Peterson are like, no, stand up.
Yeah, like stand the fuck up and fight.
So, yeah, I don't even think the body. Like, I don't know if the body shots really did fucking hit a number on him, or if he was just like, I'm just gonna call it. Fuck it. I don't want to be here anymore.
Gutierrez beat Edgar.
What a fucking terrible way to send off Frankie Edgar for all the stuff he's done for the UFC.
23-11.
Yeah, that was another, and I mean that was a vicious knockout to do in front of your family too.
Yeah. Dustin Poirier against Mike Chandler. That one was a fucking wild ass fight.
Super wild. I mean, the thing that drives me crazy, like, yeah, like Michael Chandler was doing some dirty shit with the fish hooking and the fucking
bleeding all over.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, bleeding all over him, like, that shit happens. Like, it sucks. But for the fucking like the fish hooking stuff, like, Justin, you won. Why are you still calling him a fucking like little dirty bitch? Like, you just sound like a little crybaby. Like, it didn't really do anything to you. Like, so I mean,
is the communist and Esparza.
Yeah, I mean, Carlos Esparza. I mean, if you want to talk about a paper champ, like, that has been a real paper champion. The way that she got the belt was just fucking absolutely pathetic. People even still talk about it, like how bad that fight was. So whenever it come to Wei Li, I was pretty much expecting her to just basically steamroller. I mean, her legs alone are just so fucking massive compared to Esparza.
Yeah. Fucking Pereira against Andesanya.
Pereira versus Adesanya.
Yeah, sure. That.
Pretty good until the last round for Adesanya. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it was really surprising to see him not do any like gimmicky walkout thing. But I mean, this was your first. Well, I guess not first, but your latest like UFC pay per view. What did you think from all the fights?
I really liked the Dustin Poirier fight over the majority of them, and the fucking
that was pretty much
Blanchfield.
That was the people's Aaron Blanchfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two, or especially the Poirier, that was majorly considered the like people's like
fight
choice for a lot.
Yeah.
Fight of the night and like the people's main event and stuff like that. I mean, with Chandler, you're just gonna it's always gonna be an exciting fight. So
yeah. I always thought Adesanya was I like that he's kind of goofy with it. I thought it brought some character, and I know some people didn't like it, like Tom.
Was goofy with what?
Just like stuff he does in the ring, like the little like fucking gimmicks that he does.
Tom doesn't like Adesanya at all.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny.
I get some of the points because like Tom, I think the main thing is Tom hates when people clog up the division, especially when he likes a lot of the people in the division, because they're just so dominant.
Yeah.
And then he hates when they do like point fighting, even though like he does what he has to do to win and retain the belt.
Yeah.
And I mean, or the last like couple title, like of all the past, um, title challenges or title matches, Adesanya has done 10% of those, which is just a crazy number. So he fights like 2 or 3 times a year.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
defending his fucking title.
Yeah, I mean this was his 7th title defense.
Yeah. I mean, it
So
wasn't like an electric fight up until like the end when it was just kind of like back and forth. And
yeah,
like apparently neither of them were like grapplers or wanting to take down to the ground, and they were both just trying to go at it, like taking each other to the ground at the end.
kinda. I mean, Pereira's definitely not a. He's predominantly a kickboxer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then Adesanya, he's mixing it up. I mean, you can see that he has more control time.
Yeah.
And he was doing a lot of he was doing more like takedowns and trying to do stuff just to kind of surprise him here and there. But I mean, especially in that last round, I think they were both too tired.
Yeah.
To really like, at least for Adesanya to get out of the way, because I mean, you could hear their corner, like Pereira's corner, like, "Hey, you are losing. If you want to win and you want to win this title, you need to fucking knock him out." And
like, so that's the other thing, is that I didn't really like that TKO because it didn't even seem like Pereira was making full contact, and like Adesanya was just kind of like
no,
bobbing
he
and
was
weaving.
definitely on the feet, like, and they're trying to do like less damage. It was a good stop. If it would have went on for a couple more seconds, like you would have saw Adesanya go like completely unconscious.
Yeah, then would have been a real KO.
It wasn't a KO, it was a TKO.
Yeah, I know, but then it would have been a real KO, like an actual one, and not just a
I
stopping
think
the
it's
fight.
better. I think it's better for Adesanya because then it's less of a mental thing,
Mm-hmm.
like leaving a fucking arena like dazed and like staring up at the lights on a stretcher, opposed to just fucking being able to walk out because he hit your button a few times. Bless you. So I think it was a good stoppage.
Yeah. Again, I have not watched that many UFC nights or anything like that, so I wouldn't know. The next one is Rodriguez Lamo. No,
Nope,
wait.
you're going down.
Lewis Spivak.
Yep, close enough. This is the fight night. This isn't a pay per view.
Yeah,
Derek Lewis that's my favorite fighter of all time.
I like Derek Lewis too. He's funny.
Yeah. So either he's gonna, because that guy is a fucking wrestler. I mean, you can see all either his takedown averages and his takedown fucking accuracy.
So I can just watch this shit on March 1st.
Yeah, plus.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you look, there's a couple other good fights on here.
What time does it start at?
It's, if you scroll up, it should say. You going up? Right there. And cards gonna start at 3.
At 3? Okay. Prelims start at 12?
Yep.
Okay.
Really early.
So wait. So all these prelims are down here. It says like March 6th.
That's match.
Oh, match. Oh, fucking hell. I'm fucking retarded. Okay. This is fucking, what, the 19th? Oh, Jesus fuck. Alright, cool. Let's just get into next week's predictions for NFL. Because we're both fucking yawning.
Yeah, no, look at the bags under your eyes. That shit's horrendous.
Yeah. So let me switch all this stuff back to what? Okay. So we got the Titans versus the Packers. Do you think the Packers are going to come up hot and heavy after their big win?
That's such a good question, man.
Because Titans also won too, and I kind of want to just go Titans.
It really wouldn't surprise me if they get like a really good one victory and then
go right back to it.
Yeah, so actually they feed Derrick Henry a lot.
So Titans then.
Yeah. Even though I kind of hope that Green Bay turns it around.
Yeah. Bengals versus the Steelers. I'm going to go Steelers just because, OG.
I'm going to go the who dat or whatever the fuck the Bagels say.
The Bengals?
Yeah, Bengals.
Bears versus Falcons.
Actually, I got Joey Burrow on my fantasy. I got him to get some points. I'm sorry, what was the one you said?
Bears versus Falcons.
This is a game that the Bears can and probably need to come back and win.
Yeah, but I also am gonna go Falcons.
I'll go Bears then.
You're gonna go Bears. Browns versus the Bills. I'm going Bills.
Yeah, Bills. I mean, this is a really good, easy, comeback game for them after losing. Is it what, 2 straight or?
Yeah, 2 straight.
Yeah, this would be a good turnaround game for them.
Eagles versus Colts. That's an easy fucking going Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles too. Jeff Saturday's gonna get his first loss in the NFL.
Yep.
And I think the Eagles are really strong, but they do right this last game, and so.
So I'm also gonna go for this next one. Jets versus Patriots. I'm going Jets. I am on the Zach Wilson MILF Hunter train.
Yeah, I've only Jets for the Patriots. Even though they earlier right?
What's up? Speak a little bit slower.
Didn't they play earlier this year? And
I thought the Jets won.
I think you're right, so I'm gonna go Jets.
Okay.
I don't feel like looking at.
All right, Rams versus Saints.
I gotta rep my team, so I'm gonna say Rams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints on this one. Sorry, Matt.
It's okay.
Lions versus Giants. Even though Danny Dimes is probably gonna fucking win, I just want to go. I want the Lions to beat a good team, and not just come within one
Lions,
score.
They have a fighting chance. I definitely think they have a fighting chance, but if I where's your guess?
I can't. My God. I can't pick what I want to win. I gotta pick realistic.
Yeah.
Ravens, Panthers, Ravens.
Yeah, put me down. Ravens too. I don't care if Baker Mayfield's starting again.
Yeah. Commanders, Texans, Commanders.
The
Texans are 1-7.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Raiders, Broncos.
Oh, that so they're divisional.
Trash teams.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They've both been struggling really bad. I feel like the Raiders have been in most of their games. Well, that's not true.
They're also 0-5 away right now, so I'm not. too certain on how they're gonna do in
Oh.
Mile High Stadium. So I'm gonna go Broncos on that one.
Yeah, you make a compelling argument.
And also, like, you know, you're at 6,000 feet above sea level, and they're in fucking Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Where you're at sea level or just a little bit above it. Their cardio's not that good. Trust me. Cowboys Vikings. I want to go Vikings on this one.
Vikings. I wouldn't put it past them. To kind of squander things and maybe get their first loss after 7 straight or 8 straight. Excuse me.
Yeah. So you're gonna go Vikings as well?
I'm gonna go Vikings as well.
Chiefs Chargers. That's an easy pick. Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
I love Justin Herbert, but
The Chargers have been pretty disappointing this year.
yeah.
I put a lot of stock in them in the preseason and coming before the season, and they have not played well.
So 49ers Cardinals. I am going 49ers.
49ers.
Okay.
I don't know if Kyler Murray's still out, but I don't think he's going to make a difference.
Yeah, I don't think so either. The bye week teams are the Dolphins, Seahawks, Bucks, and Jaguars.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I mean, fucking shit, I'm tired, bro.
Yeah, I'm next week. I swear to God, I'll come in with more energy. But
dude, I'm just gonna start doing coke before this. Like,
I know I'm gonna do the same thing.
Don't tell my
like
leadership.
that or fucking lean or whatever the fuck kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah, what's the new things? Tide Pods?
That's been a couple years, buddy.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a bit out of it.
You're out of date. You're old.
All right, I'm gonna go take my boomer ass to sleep.
Good night, buddy.
Night, buddy.